That's a little off. Oh, what? I never noticed that. That's really cool. You hear the rain out here, and you can still hear the rain when you're inside? That is amazing. $250. Get out of here with that shit. Hey, what's up, Slim Jim? How you doing, man? I'm still not feeling great, dude. I'm better than I was, but like, I've got this pain like right here in my chest when I try and take like a deep breath, and so it's bothering me. And it kind of goes like from my neck to here. I don't know what the hell's causing it, but it's really frustrating. Make sure we update that. There we go. So hopefully it'll go away soon. Not being able to breathe correctly sucks. Yeah, it's awful. And I don't know if it's like something muscular or like my mom was telling me how in my family just veins and arteries not working correctly kind of runs in it. And so, like, immediately I'm a hypochondriac, and I'm like, oh man, I got like a blood clot or something that's causing pain. But hopefully that's not the case. And I'm just overreacting. Oh yeah. That's something I'm always afraid of. Every male in my family had some type of serious heart condition diagnosed before 35. Yeah, that's actually the griever that I wear around my neck, Snowman's. My best friend was 21, and he passed away from just like a piece of scar tissue on his heart that nobody knew about. He got really sick one day, and was like in bed with like the flu for like a few days, and then he was fine after that. And he came over to my house, hung out, we played some video games, stuff like that. He went to a club like with his girlfriend at the time, and then ended up just like dying on the dance floor. So yeah, that's definitely a fear of mine as well. Maybe an irrational one at times, but yeah, that's definitely one of mine. Granted, my dad's ticker is just fine. My mom's had high blood pressure since she was like 17. And I know my blood pressure is probably not as low as it should be because I don't get enough cardio and eat well enough, so I need to do that. So we'll work on that in the future. But hopefully there's no history of, there's really no history of that in my family, so I should be less worried, but of course, I'm still worried. In any case, at least I'm feeling good enough to stream a little bit today, so that's good. I missed you guys.
Would you like one?
Yes. Panda's giving me a sugar cookie. Ooh, festive. Mmm. We have a Christmas party that we're going to go to. Since I'm not bedridden today. But I'm going to stream for a little bit before we do that. So, next story mission. I know! Sugar cookies. Pretty good. Honestly, you could have even let them cook a little bit more. You were afraid of burning them, though.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think I could have done it for like another 30 seconds.
Oh, good, Bo. Yeah, hopefully this shit'll pass and we'll get back on the normal streaming schedule. I'm only gonna be on for a little bit today. I also don't want to push it since like I just started feeling a little bit better. But hopefully tomorrow I'll be on like for, a nice chunk of time. We'll get some story knocked out here. That's what I'm hoping anyways. Oh, hey, yeah, that's right. Lady Iceheart is working with us now. Badass. Grab that tea. Yeah. Ah, ginger and lemon. Hey, how's it going, Stargirl? I'm still feeling under the weather. Not so great. But well enough to be here streaming, so that's good. Hopefully you're over your sickness and got your voice back. It would seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Nath were not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. Oh, that's right. We're in the dragon place. We're like hiding under the trees. I totally remember this now.
She's quite tall.
It's because she's one of the elf people.
Mm.
Yeah, she's a big lady. 'Twas in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I'd fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the path of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Rasvegar. At least that's closer to like more like Nordic stuff. That's actually like the Rodigan names. I believe I'm close, Hrosvelgar. Or Hraesvelgar. He had descended from the mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm. nor the vision of the past of his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Marchand found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health, and in tail feather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals, but I interrupted you. You were saying the Nath were once a peaceful people? Weren't all beastmen peaceful at some point, it seems like, and we're just intruding on their land? You can talk a lot better now, still seizing them. Oh, that's not that bad. Seizing's alright. Hey, what's up, Joker Justin? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They're a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Okay, so maybe not peaceful, but they left you and yours alone. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. But they are just people in conflict as normal? Yeah, exactly. That makes sense. I mean, they weren't actively aggressive if we weren't intruding on their land. This endgame level grind is insane. I'm not doing dungeons but side quests, and it takes me 50 side quests for one level. Wow, what level are you, Joker Justin?
You should do the dungeons with us. It'll help with your leveling.
They have changed then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Somao, and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. Oh, you're level 68? Well, Joker Justin.
That's gonna be painful anyway.
It's always tough getting to 69.
Oh my god. Because the level cap is 70, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just gonna be a
That'll take a while.
grind no matter
What is it, like 5 million experience for you to go up a level?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
A more direct path. Very well. Let us follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Somao. Oh, shall we?
10 million.
Oh my god, I was joking. Holy shit.
Mother, love it.
Free up some time and do a main scenario roulette. It'll give you a level and some change if you can do with the cutscenes. Oh, there you go. That's what I was gonna say. If you do like the main scenario roulette, yeah. It takes like 45 minutes to an hour, but you probably get a shit ton of experience there.
How does the Palace of the Dead work for those that are that high level? Does that still help them?
I would think you'd have to be deeper into it, but yeah. That'd probably work. Alright. So we're going to the statue of the Stained One. Heaven on High is also good. Unlocks in Ruby C. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Heaven on High is supposed to be a better Palace of the Dead. What is this? Well, paint me yellow and call me a chocobo. That's Milith's sightseeing log you've got there. Yes, it is. I haven't done anything with it, but I have it. I got carried away for a moment. I'm Kester Ironheart, cousin to Milith and an explorer of sorts, like most of my extended family. I missed you getting a happy birthday singing on my birthday. Yeah, well, I didn't feel good, Stargirl. Sorry. I haven't much been in the singing mood, but I'll owe you. When I last spoke with Milith, she told me of an adventurer with a keen case of wanderlust. An adventurer that I now know to be you. What say you lend me your log for a moment? Don't worry, I won't eat it or anything. That's so weird. Why would you eat a log? That should do it, I reckon. He's gonna give us more places. It's no secret that Ishgard is home to some of the most remarkable sights in our realm. Mind you, I've not seen them myself, but I certainly know where they might be found. And now, so do you. Thanks to the notes and rumors I've seen fit to jot down in your sightseeing log. Hell yeah! Alright, cool. You must be a disciple of war or magic, or of level 50 or above to record Heavensward vistas. Oh yeah, hopefully I get better. This log is better because the sightseeing locations are actually visible. They look like blue aether currents. And you do get experience for doing it. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, I would like to take the time to go ahead and find all of the other areas at some point. I was just trying to plow through story so much, you know? Alright, so where are we going? Worse than dragons. Some bad news. Speak with the hunters? We'll knock out the bad news too while we're here. I'll do that and then I'll go worse than dragons. I'm all for solving puzzles and stuff like that, but yeah, with the sightseeing log, it kind of seemed like pretty fucking hardcore, man. You don't only have to know the area you're going, but you also have to like use the right emote and all that. Has to be the right time of day, the right weather conditions, like, seem pretty crazy. So if it's a little bit easier now that we're in Heavensward, that'd be sweet. Oh, come on, man. There we go. Things are going well enough. Been running into a bit of trouble with those giant bugs in the woods, though. Alright. For Heavensward, it's just location and emote. There's no real hints, though, so you just look around till you see a spot. Oh, okay. I gotcha. That's cool, man. Appreciate the tip. Don't do it! Don't attack me! Son of a bitch. Are you all better? Not really, Bigfoot. I'm still feeling off, man. I feel good enough to at least stream for a little bit today before Pan and I go to this Christmas party that we've got to go to. And even that I'm kind of hesitating going to because I still feel off. But hopefully it'll, you know, I'll be okay enough to go attend it. I don't know what's causing it, Bigfoot, but I've got like a pain in my left side of my chest, which obviously is always concerning. But when I try and take like a deep breath, it's like from here in my neck to like my chest. So it doesn't bother me as much if I put my arm up and take a breath, so I'm hoping it's something more muscular. But the other night I started feeling like lightheaded and I broke out into like a cold sweat. So I was not feeling well and I've been pretty much down for the past couple days, just pretty, you know, taking it easy in bed. And to top it all off, my stomach's been upset too. So here I am drinking Pedialyte and ginger tea. Instead of my green tea. So hopefully whatever it is will fucking pass and I'll feel better soon. Be able to get back onto a regular streaming schedule. And we discovered a new location. Nice. Oh no, we're gonna have to go up top, aren't we? I had 3 spontaneous collapsed lungs that started like that, but that gets worse quickly and breathing is extremely painful. Mine with normal breathing seems okay, Bigfoot. But when I try and take a deep breath is when it hurts. Wow, man, how the fuck? How would you know if you had a collapsed lung? That seems fucking extreme, dude. I would assume one side of my chest wouldn't be inflating if that was the case. Which they are, but yeah, that's not cool. I'm already freaked out enough I might be having like a heart issue or something like that. Now I gotta worry about collapsed lungs too. Not cool, man. Bandersnatch. The Bandersnatch looks kind of like a lion mixed with an Odogaron from Monster Hunter. Could be a bruised rib. Yeah, I'm hoping it's something like that, Slim Jim, because it does feel like tender to the touch when I touch here. But this is like my collarbone here. And so it's like my collarbone like almost coming off of my neck. And sometimes it'll wrap around like underneath. So, I mean, I don't know if it's... I don't know what the hell I could have done. Sounds more muscular, though. Yeah, I hope it is. I really haven't done anything. Although, then again, I've been kind of off since Pan and I moved. I guess maybe I could have done something terrible while I was doing all the moving. Chest still inflates because the air is outside the lung? I would hope that gets worse much quicker, too, Bigfoot. Because, like, when I woke up in the morning today, I still felt, like, a little off, a little shaky. But not as sore till I was, like, up and about. And if I have my arm up above me like this, it doesn't hurt as much when I take a deep breath. So I took a low-dose aspirin, so, like, pretty much sitting here like this is way more comfortable, but I can't really do this while I'm streaming. I need both hands. We'll just make Panda come over here and be my left hand, and I'll use my right hand to press buttons. Or I guess I could play like this. Alright, we spoke to the hunters. Now let's go check out this Worse Than Dragons here. Gets worse rapidly as air outside the lung causes it to deflate till you virtually can't breathe at all. Gotcha. I would assume that that's, like, terrifying and also happens pretty quickly. Oh shit, a hostile presence. even last night, Panda was saying that I was dumb because I was feeling like a little bit better and I was like kind of trying to stretch it out. And was just doing some push-ups to see if I could aggravate it more if it was like muscular. Like, if it's muscular or something like that, I don't care, I can deal with some pain. But if it's like an organ failing me, that's scary. Proceed to the stained one, defeating any foes that stand in your way. Okay. Oh, okay, we gotta keep going? I would have thought it would have been, like, closer on the path. I somehow knew what had happened and was calm, just went to the hospital and they jab a fucking needle straight through to relieve the pressure. Crazy, dude. How fast did that kick in? Like, how long did it take you before you knew something was up, Bigfoot? I would imagine something like that you gotta get taken care of, like, within a few hours. Fuck you, bears! Pretty instantly? Oh, okay. See, I've been dealing with this for like 3 or 4 days now, so I would imagine if that was the case, knock on wood, that, you know, I'm guessing my situation's probably not that. Oh god! Get off the chocobo! I like how they're bugs, but they almost look like little samurai. Why can't I use this move? Oh, I'm in my other stance like a dumbass. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, I guess I should actually stay in the offense stance. I totally forgot all about this shit. I wasn't using it. I was playing with Panda and Miss Unify, so I was, you know, getting used to being my lower level self with a defensive stance. What a dummy. What is that stomping I heard? Sounded like something big was around me. Oh, a tree. Man, that is wicked. I guess if you want to see a doctor, you have to pay for it. Get free emergency treatment. No, like, for me to go to the emergency room, I have to pay for it. I don't have insurance. So unless I start feeling, like, really terrible or faint or something like that, like, staying in bed the last couple days kind of helped, but I still feel it. It's pretty much, like, mostly my chest and my neck, which worries me. But I can even feel like a huge knot in my shoulder back here. I don't know if that's just from, you know, it compensating for something else, if it is muscular. So Panda's gonna try and look into, like, maybe she might have some points saved up or whatever for me to go see her chiropractor if it was muscular. I mean, because my back has been so tense before where it felt like I couldn't breathe. Where I had, like, literally One of my friends had to like drive her elbow into my back for like an hour for it to kind of loosen up. I'm hoping that that's the case and it's nothing major. Hope you're feeling better. Thanks, Dr. Mosquito. Not quite yet. I'm feeling like a little bit more solid than I was, but I still feel a little off. Thank you, though. Hopefully it'll go away soon and we'll get back to streaming normally. How are you, Dr. Mosquito? Fell cleave! That is pretty gnarly. Got a chest infection myself, so on antibiotics until that goes away. Oh man, a chest infection. Is that like affecting your lungs or respiratory, or what's going on with that, doctor? You should rest up and forget streaming in the party. Health is more important. Oh, absolutely, Bigfoot. If I start feeling, any worse, I told Panda we're not going to stay for too long tonight. We'll come home and rest up some more time. I was feeling a little bit better, so I wanted to make sure that I streamed at least a little bit so you guys don't forget about me. Should we chance to meet Marchamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. I don't know about that. I think we'd be fine. Yeah, hopefully that shit clears up, Dr. Mosquito. At least you're on antibiotics, though. Amid runes that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian, the style, if not quite identical, betrays a certain resemblance. Forget about who? Exactly. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this is evidence of our harmonious past. I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool! How desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you. You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. They're just racists and can't get over it. Bane, pray, reason with these two. Seriously. Our goals are the same. Set aside your differences. The truth of the past will be revealed. Grunt. You can just grunt. Our goals are the same. Yeah, let's go. Lest you forget our goals to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Yeah, quit being dicks. Oh, also, I was messing with my microphone, too. I finally have my mic set up to where I can have it, like, upright, which is nice. Although now I just messed it up. Yeah, let me fix it. There we go. Hey, what's up, Delica? How you doing? As my mic totally comes off my desk. Trust in Bane's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. Yeah, Estinian, don't be a dick. Will likely prove that the catalyst Bane's gift requires, as it did mine. Let's press on. Alright, let's go. And I don't like any of that rainbow junk, so let's get a move on. Yeah, side story, Edgelord Estinian. I know, dude. He's so broody. He's not a bad character at all, Dr. Mosquito, but, like, he needs to fucking calm down with that shit. More Fell Cleave! Man, I wish Berserk lasted longer than, like, 10 seconds. I want, like, 20 seconds of Berserk. Please. And thank you. In any case, what were you guys up to since I was down for a, self-leave? What's up, Dat? What were you guys up to the last couple days since I wasn't streaming? Anybody playing anything exciting? I never bothered with Lancer Dragoon, so I only know him from the Heavensward quest. Oh, gotcha. Playing this game called Life? Dude, that's a tough one, man. Got my 14 lore book volume 2 on Thursday, been going through that. Ooh, nice. Pretty trash so far, to be honest. I've been playing my PS4 for once. Nice. What are you playing, Doctor? Yeah, I really wanted to get that lore book, Snowmans, but I don't have money to spend on that. I suck at that life game? Yeah, dude. I'm good at certain aspects of it, but other ones, I'm pretty terrible. Since I got my, my Mezco Toys Popeye, this little guy here, this was my Christmas present to myself. This guy. He's pretty sweet looking. So I will not be getting the lore book, unfortunately. Oh yeah. Been trying to get back into God of War. Never liked it when I first tried it, but it's getting better now. Oh, nice. Did you play the older God of War games, Dr. Mosquito, or did you just play this new one? Can't blame Popeye. Spinach is fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. Although, canned spinach is pretty fucking gross, Dr. Mosquito. I don't even like the idea of eating canned spinach. Fresh spinach, on the other hand, is delicious. You played every single God of War game up to the newest one? Yeah, same here, Doctor. I was a little thrown off by the new style, and everybody was singing its praises to the heavens like the old God of War games were shitty. And I didn't really like that. It kind of bothered me, so I went into it being somewhat negative. The Nights to Come, Trine Towers. Alright, let's go. God of War 2 is the pinnacle for me? Yeah, me too, man. I would agree with that, actually. God of War 2 is probably my favorite. Although the over-the-topness of God of War 3 was pretty good, too. Everyone praised the new God of War for giving Kratos, like, this unprecedented depth of character, being a father and all that. Which, on the one hand, is cool. I can kind of respect that. On the other hand, I kind of don't like it, because there's so many characters have, like, depth and a lot of growth as a character, and I kind of like Kratos being one-dimensional and angry and just not allowed to be happy. I like the new one. Wasn't a fan of how evil Kratos seemed in the old ones. See, I'm the opposite, Snowman's. Like, I liked it because he was just irredeemable. He was just a miserable bastard. And that was unique in my opinion. Oh wow, this actually used to be like a brick road, but it looks like it's pretty worn out. People only seeing old Kratos as this forgettable character. The original one had so much depth. Yeah, he really did. Like, I still see him as a one-dimensional character because he was just, like, angry and all that. But, I mean, he already had the depth. He didn't need more. He already felt bad about what he did, but there was nothing he could do. Like, is there really anything you can do to make it better that you killed your wife and daughter? Like, psh, no. Like, you should be made to suffer for the rest of your life, honestly. Nothing wrong with being a miserable bastard. Exactly. Bigfoot's doing fine for himself. Yeah, I think he just accepted his situation that, like, he knew he was, you know, doomed to be unhappy and just dealt with it. And I mean, he wanted to die. It's just the gods and, like, other people were trying to use him as a tool so they would never let him, you know? Before even looking at their faces? Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, if you're in a fit of rage... I mean, that's kind of like Wolverine's Stomans, which is why I always liked him as a character, because he's always, like, on the precipice of losing his shit. Like in the storyline, Old Man Logan, Wolverine kills like 14 of the X-Men or shit like that. That's what drives him fucking nuts. Mysterio made all the X-Men look like enemies, and he kills everyone. So, once he goes into that, like, berserker mode, there's really nothing getting him out of it, which is why he's always trying to fight to stay in control. People forget Chains of Olympus. Yeah, that's true. Chains of Olympus on the PSP. A lot of people didn't play like the PSP games, though, Dr. Mosquito, and they were pretty good. I personally like Ghost of Sparta, where we got to see Kratos' brother. I really wanted a game where we got to play as Kratos' brother. What was his name? Deimos, I think? 'Tis as I feared, the road ahead is teeming with Nath soldiers. Marchand did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen. Indeed, if they would threaten the dragons so openly, did they intend to assault the lair itself? Deimos? Yeah, dude, I was reaching for that one. I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravenian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nath's muskets. Oh, okay. So the bugs have guns? Interesting. Was already a good lead to God of War 2, where you see Kratos hating the other gods. Yeah, absolutely, man. But I totally get if people, like, didn't like old Kratos. That makes sense to me. He was definitely mostly a dick. Oh, I need to find one more of those Maiacids. Hopefully we'll see another one of them and I can kill them. Is that one right there? They're on my hunting log. Oh, yeah. Super wise character. Is that a place? Yeah. I think also, we don't know how much time has passed, Dr. Mosquito, so my one, like, main I'm okay with this is we don't know how much time has passed. You know, maybe he's had a chance to become super fucking mellow. Restrain your anger, boy, says the guy who kills gods and other mythological beings on a whim. Yeah, exactly. Like, if it's been like 100 years and Kratos was just roaming the earth and he was done killing everything and he's just burnt out, I kind of get it. I do feel that he's, like, not allowed to be a father again. Although, if we're... yeah, maybe there's stuff in the story that'll change that, though. I don't want to ruin it for anybody who hasn't beat the game, so I'll just shut up. Also, everybody kept comparing the newest God of War to Dark Souls, and not even, dude. I hate how every game gets compared to Dark Souls. Did we kill everything? No, still something here? Oh, muskets! Nice. They're fucking shooting at us. Crash Bandicoot has become Dark Souls. Oh my god, I know. Fuck out of here with that. We'll clear this road. Spyro is Dark Souls? Absolutely. I believe it, Bigfoot. I'm sure the kids these days can be Crash 1 to 3. Not sure, Dr. Mosquito, because, you know, sometimes games were tougher back in the day because they had to. I've let people who beat Bloodborne and Dark Souls try and beat Lion King before, and they got pretty pissed off at that game. For the Super Nintendo? Get them currents. Oh, I definitely will. Take that fell cleave, bro! Excellent. Yeah, like, some of the old games were tough. I mean, shit. People talk shit about Dark Souls and stuff like that. And I remember when I was first streaming that game, that people would laugh at me like, oh, this boss is so easy. And it's like, man, let me see you fire up Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for the first time. And I'll put you against Mike Tyson right off the bat, and we'll see how well you do. Or purposely hard by design? Yeah, absolutely, man. There's a reason why NES difficult is a phrase. Before saving progress, etc., just game over and start to look at... Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, you could beat a Nintendo game in a really quick amount of time, but when you were a kid, it would last you all weekend if you rented it, you know? So I never streamed Dark Souls myself. Oh, I had a blast streaming Dark Souls. Well, Bloodborne was actually the first one of all the Soulsborne stuff that I streamed. I did Bloodborne first, and then we did Dark Souls... Did I do Dark Souls 1? And then I do Dark Souls 3? No, I think I did Dark Souls 3. And then I did Dark Souls 1 when they did the remaster. Well, remaster. It was a port, but yeah. There wasn't really anything redone on it. Other than, like, the multiplayer. What is this? Summoning Stone. On closer inspection, the holes appear to be a large horn. Perhaps if you were to blow into the holes, it would summon a chocobo. Oh, that's kind of cool. You haven't actually played Dark Souls 3? Oh, you should. It's probably my favorite Soulsborne game, Dr. Mosquito. Yeah, it's probably my favorite. I take no pleasure in killing the Naff. 'Twas to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but I'll leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. Oh, but leave it. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon! You looking forward to Sekiro? Oh yeah, the Shadows Die Twice? Yeah, I really am. I think it'll be cool. Although I think it's gonna be weird and throw people off. I think even fans of the Soulsborne games will be a little taken aback, because supposedly there's no leveling in the game? So there's some people that are saying that it might end up being like the toughest Soulsborne game yet. I shall start no fight, only finish it. You are truly beyond salvation. Come then. Supposed to be a Tenchu's spiritual successor. No, it's definitely going to be a Soulsborne type game, but I think they might throw a little bit of Tenchu flavor in there with the grappling hook and stuff like that. But everybody thought it was going to be like a Tenchu sequel, but I guess it's not. But I love Tenchu, man. Wrath of Heaven is like one of my favorite PS2 games, hands down, and probably one of my favorite stealth games of all time. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? I'm pretty sure we fought a dragon that looked like this at one time.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one.
What is that
From
voice?
above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
I'm thankful that you did that.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
I would like just another straight-up Tenchu game that you could play online with somebody else and co-op through levels. The last game that I played where you got like stealth co-op was what was it? Splinter Cell Conviction? Is that the one? Yeah, Splinter Cell. Mm-hmm. And that was pretty sweet.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
He's pale. Seriously.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war
That's the
without
plan.
bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
I mean, he could just give the eye back, couldn't he? Oh, shit. Here you go, have the eye.
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
Or, you know, talk shit to the dragon. That's not gonna... Okay, Estinian's not a bad character, but he sucks at public relations with dragons.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still...
He's a cocky
rulest
bastard?
abroad.
Yeah, he seems like it.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Resfelgar in person, with words of our own.
He's the
choosing.
worst at public relations. Hey, what's up, Mavericks? I'm still feeling off, man. I've still got whatever pain in my chest here that makes it hard for me to breathe. But I felt well enough to get on stream today. So, Panda and I are going to be going to a Christmas party in a little bit, which we're just putting in an appearance for a little while. Hopefully it won't be for too long. I've pretty much just been like staying in bed the last couple days. But I feel a little bit better. So hopefully this shit'll pass and I can stream like, you know, normal soon. But thanks for asking, man.
Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
Hope whatever it is passed quick. Yeah, I hope so too, Mavericks. Hopefully it's nothing major. But thanks, man. What have you been up to, Mavericks?
Summoned a primal.
I guess we'll go take out the primal. The bug primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
Yes. We do. Just working more due to Christmas next week. Oh, of course, dude.
But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Because that's the way it is. Time to go kill a bug primal. Hopefully that means more money for you, Mavericks. Hey, what up, D's Nuts? How you doing, man? Alright, sweet. Now where are we going? Holy rainbow? Man, this rainbow stuff sucks, the way it looks. Hopefully it's definitely... Oh, yeah, dude. Definitely stressful, though. I know, Mavericks. Dude, working in retail for, like, fucking, a decade and a half or some shit like that, dude, every Christmas was stressful. I love the rainbow stuff, especially the shirt. Of course you do, Dad. I'm just not a fan myself. I did not reach out for the Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge a new peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Damn, Ysael and Estenian are gonna get their own fucking, TV show. Used to work at Walmart, so Black Friday and Christmas was enough to make me go, oh yeah, dude, absolutely, Doctor. I'm sure that was fucking crazy, man. Gonna bang? I know, dude, they're definitely the odd couple. What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies, you're right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marchand. He knows more of the Nath and their culture than most. Alright, sweet, let's go back. I make my assistants work Black Friday? I would assume that everyone would have to work Black Friday, man. Wouldn't it be all hands on deck? What the hell? We can just talk with the dragons hanging out here? Nesk fan. You're welcome here for now, but remember we are always watching. That guy looks fucking badass. We need to get that dude as a mount. Oh, look, a tiny dragon. I mean, if I'm sick. Of course, Mavericks. I used to feel bad for those guys in the electronics department. Oh, dude, I'm sure. The only thing was, we were always busy at GameStop, but it was... Well, it did get crazy sometimes, but GameStop's sales usually are not good, honestly, for Black Friday. They're, like, mediocre at best. And most of the good deals, like I know a couple of you guys in chat bought Assassin's Creed Odyssey for like the $27.99 they were selling it for. And like that isn't even set by GameStop. That's available at a lot of different places. That's set by Ubisoft. They do that almost every year where they offer up their game for like half off. If GameStop is anything like EB, then their Black Friday is crap. Yep! It sure is, Doctor. Wait, Doctor, where are you that you still have an EB Games? Are you in Canada? I forget. Usually game companies discounting their games? Yes, exactly, Mavericks. But I mean, that being said, if you did get Assassin's Creed for $30, I'm Canadian. Okay, cool, got you. I think I remember you saying that, but I was just making sure. Because yeah, there's still EB Games in Canada. And I think Australia. But everywhere else, they're gone. They're all GameStops, actually, because GameStop owns them. I best prepare to round up the birds for each camp. Thanks again for your help. Since you're already struck up an acquaintance with my people and all, maybe you'd be willing to lend them a hand. Seems like they talk to you of their troubles readily enough. Alright, did we get an ether current? Yeah! Yeah, EB Games got bought out by GameStop years ago. I actually quit EB Games because GameStop was buying them out. Way, way, way back in the day. I was part of the original EB Games. We were still an electronics boutique. And then I heard that the merger was going through. But it wasn't really a merger as so much as they were acquiring EB. And I bailed because I didn't want to work for GameStop. And then I worked for Game Crazy for like, I don't know, 7 years or something like that. Waiting for GameStop to sell sooner or later. What, like try and have somebody buy their company? I don't think they will, Mavericks. There was a rumor that they were doing that, but Weeble said that that's not happening, and I mean, he still works there. My EB used to sell PS1 game stuff, then GameStop took over and all that stuff vanished. Well, that would have over time anyways, Dr. Mosquito, because for every copy of Legend of Dragoon, you would have 100 copies of Madden 98. And, it's just not really prudent. It's not worth it. It's not efficient to keep like retro stuff unless you only specialize in retro stuff. That's the problem, is keeping it in stock. So on a long enough timeline, once a generation is passed, then you gotta, you know, stop carrying the old stuff. Summon to Primal, you say? 7 hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, they never seem much point in asking. Isn't GameStop trying to sell retro games now? Certain GameStops are selling retro games, Doctor. But there's no place that sells retro games. There's no place that sells retro games at not ridiculous prices. Especially becoming with retro games becoming so popular and all that. If you've got like games that aren't available as digital download, then they're super expensive. And if you have stuff that's available digital download, it's still expensive to have the hard copy, or if you have the box, stuff like that. So yeah, it's not just GameStop. There's a place out here that's more of like a smaller chain. There's only like 3 stores, and they're all retro games called Fallout Games. And they sell like Super Nintendo and PS1 and Dreamcast and all that stuff. And their prices are pretty insane just because of the prices on the internet. That's what they base them off of. So it just depends what you're getting. Something like this, for example, I'll show you. So I bought Dracula X a long time ago. I got this game for like $70. This probably without the box is probably like $150. With the box, probably between like $200 and $300, depending on where you're getting it. I would imagine. Last time I checked. So it's like insanely priced, and that's just because that's what it goes for online. So for collectors out there, it gets very pricey. That's why I'm glad I got a lot of my games a long time ago. Because people ask me, like, where'd you get that? And I'm just like, I'm just old, and I've had it for a long time. Valkyrie Profile, and I'm not spending $80+ for that? Yeah, exactly, Dr. Mosquito. Isn't it available? Is Valkyrie Profile available on a PS3? I thought you could digitally download that game. Isn't Earthbound complete with everything like $500+? I don't think it's that expensive. I want to say it's more like $3, but it's pretty expensive still. The most expensive game that I have is EVO: The Search for Eden. Last I looked, I've got a sealed copy on the Super Nintendo, and a sealed copy was going on eBay for like $3,000. So yeah, not gonna get rid of that game. Hey, cutie.
No Christmas wrapping.
You have what?
I don't have Christmas wrapping paper.
Oh
I
no.
did, but I don't have it.
In my town, last month, a shop was selling PS1 Spyro for 25. They offered me... Oh my god, that's such bullshit. Honestly, prefer Enix over Square back in the day. Oh really? That's interesting. I would think most people would be Squaresoft. I'm more of a Squaresoft fan myself, Doctor. But I did like some Enix games back in the day. I believe they did ActRaiser on the Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, right there. Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, ActRaiser. Yeah, ActRaiser was good stuff. I shall collect the nectar. Alright, let's do it. Need to get this damn primal. Obtain hunks of Nanka flesh. Okay. How hard could that be? I think the most rare modern game I have is 3D Dot Game Heroes. Wait, is that the one on the PS3? Where did I put that? I have it. That's the one that's like Zelda, right? I have that one. I don't know where the hell I put it. Made by FromSoft? Oh, nice. Yeah, I totally have that game. I don't know, it's actually not on my shelf, so I don't know where it's at, actually. I need to find that. It was an exact Zelda code? Yeah, it totally was. Super Zelda ripoff, but done in a very good way. Can I not get up and over in this part? I guess I'm gonna have to leave the village north and go around. It's looking that way. The hell do I get out of this place? We go through the water? Yeah, that works. Chocobo Forest. Yeah, that game was really cool. I don't think I actually even took the time to beat it, but I have it. Favorite game of all time? Oh, man. That's so hard for me to choose, Dr. Mosquito. Like, if it's, you know... If it's, like, per system or, like, per genre, like, favorite action game, that's a little bit easier for me. But, yeah, I mean, I'd probably say my favorite series of all time is Street Fighter. I mean, if we're being real and I'm basing it just on, like, how long I've played a game, damn it, wrong button. I'd probably say Street Fighter is probably the series I've spent the most time on. You know, also I really love Monster Hunter. I played a shit ton of Monster Hunter. So that's always way up there, too. Favorite per console? Oh, man. So, for the Super Nintendo, it'd probably be Street Fighter 2 or Mega Man X. Those would be two of my favorites. PS2, man. NBA 2K14, oh my god, get out of here with that. Oh, jeez. For the Dreamcast, it is Skies of Arcadia and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's my love of RPGs and fighting games. That's why the Dreamcast is one of my favorite systems of all time. If it had more titles on it, I would honestly like it more than the PS2. Oh, the original Shadow Hearts. As a kid, I never played a horror game. Oh my god. Snowmans. Have you seen me pull Shadow Hearts out before? That's weird that you referenced that. Criminally underrated? I agree. Make Bane rest up and get better? Yeah, absolutely. How do I like the level progression in this? Oh, Skins, you're new to the channel. I don't recognize your name. So first off, welcome. The level progression is actually really good. It felt like the first 30 levels were basically a tutorial to playing that class. And then I started really getting into the game when it opened up a bit more after that, Skins. So yeah, I really like it. It's fantastic. Favorite game is Majora's Mask or Mario 64. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, on the Nintendo 64, it would be a tie between Ocarina of Time and Perfect Dark. Because Perfect Dark was basically GoldenEye on steroids. Oh, here you go, Snowmans. This one's for you.
Dat.
I'm new too. Oh, welcome, Dat. So, there you go, Snowmans. This is one of my favorite RPGs of all time as well. Fantastic. Although I would say the second one is quite a bit better. And it's a direct sequel, so it continues with the same characters. And the third one is pretty solid, but it's different characters. But I didn't like it as much. But it's still a good game.
Banjo-Kazooie.
It should be Banjo-Kazooie. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie is one of my favorite games too, Kuromatsu. You know what? Now that you mention that, is that a Midway one? Yeah, Midway, Doctor. Midway published Shadow Hearts. Also, one of the coolest pre-order gifts you could ever get was if you pre-ordered Shadow Hearts 2, you got Shadow Hearts 1 for free. Because they felt that not enough people played Shadow Hearts 1 to even know what it was. So if you pre-ordered the second game, you got the first game for free. Now, go online and look at what the first game goes for. It's probably like $50 to $80 easy. Because it's fucking hard to get. And you could get that shit for free back in the day. Just for pre-ordering the second one. That's absurd. That's when I was at EB Games still, actually. Main character of Shadow Hearts is a scumbag? Oh, Yuri? Yeah, he's a total scumbag. I love him. Saves a woman, then debates out loud with himself, justifying groping her when she's sleeping. Because he deserves it for saving her? Yeah, dude, he's a total scumbag, but he's a very likable one later on. I like him a lot. Yeah, Shadow Hearts was a really cool RPG. If you guys never played it, it's pretty fucking fantastic. And yeah, there's not many horror-themed role-playing games out there. See, that's the problem when I start talking about... It's just like Kuro said, you know, when I start talking about a favorite video game, then somebody will bring up another game, and I'm like, ah, shit, you know what? I probably spent more time playing Banjo-Kazooie than I did even Mario.
See, Bigfoot, if it was Trump, then he would have just done it.
Let's see. If I had to pick a favorite RPG series, it would be Valkyrie Profile. Yeah, dude. Valkyrie Profile's fantastic. That was one of my best friend's favorite games too, Doctor. I was always a fan of, what's his name? Gray? Finishing Strike! Icicle Disaster! Like, being a PS1 game and having that much voice work in it was awesome. I loved Valkyrie Profile back in the day. Yeah, Yuri's not that bad. Alright, sweet. Some more rainbow clothing that I'm not gonna take. Where she throws that giant flaming eagle spear, blew my mind as a kid. Oh, absolutely, dude. Plus, Valkyrie Profile was unique. The reason why I liked it too is because it almost kind of brought in the hand-eye coordination that you need for fighting games. And I really enjoyed that. Bane is the name of the guy in the rain who streams his game to make his claim to fame. So I can save up my money and buy a train. I would stream longer, but I'm still in pain. What's up, Ace Ninja? How you doing, man? No one likes the rainbow set? I know, I know. What are these? Yeti Fang offending. I think this actually might be better than my other ring. Let's see. Item comparison. It is. What? Vitality. Wow, it's better than even my Ironworks. What the hell, man? And it's going, Ace Ninja. I've been feeling under the weather the past few days. I got this weird pain in my chest that's not going away when I try and take a deep breath. Hoping that it'll get better as I rest up. So I'm streaming a little bit today before Panda and I go to a Christmas party.
What time is it?
5:22. So it could be better, Ace Ninja, but we're alive, and I'm here, and I missed you guys, so I'm glad we get to hang out. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel even better, and I'll actually get like a nice full long stream in. Today's just going to be a really short one. I just wanted to make sure you guys didn't forget about me.
Only half a stream tomorrow. Don't overdo it.
Yes. How long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or such? I don't know, man. You're the one that came up with this plan. Calm yourself, Master Alphino. Our offering is not going unannounced. Unaugmented Ironworks will start to become useless now? Oh, okay. How do we augment Ironworks stuff, Kuromatsu? Click, click. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Landtrap nectar, Kelentry fruits, and Nanka flesh. Weird bug people. Almost looks like they have predator jaws. What delectable foods you brought us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. I love the bug people. Of course you do, because you're a mosquito. But better to live in stench and be cracked, than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws, yes? Come, come, it's not that far. Vath are adorable babies. They call all human races hunters, because hunters were the first people they met. Oh, that's great. Tomes of Poetics, I presume. It's been years. Gotta go to the House of Splendors. Oh, okay. I'll have to look into it, Kuromatsu. Or I guess eventually we'll be getting better gear here anyway, so yeah. Those bug people were fucking annoying. That bad, huh, Joker? Holy shit, I like their click click. It just makes me think of, like, predator noises, you know? No point to do it? Yeah, I got you. Alright, we're in the bug place. Oh, look at that! Oh, I like the music here. It's where you first met Rowena? Yeah. I got you. Aether Current. I like the music here. It's kind of, if you guys remember a long time ago, it's kind of like the Mage Village back in the day in like Final Fantasy IV. Kind of reminds me of that shit. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. Okay. Vath storyteller. What was so bad about the bug people, Joker Justin? Welcome to our hive, hunters. You've brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored Elder, Pray, allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are in search of knowledge, specifically the knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone, what strange hunters you are. But if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You'll hear the tale of Nath's god, the god of the one mind, summoned into our midst. The one mind? These are the Nath who reside in the main colony? The area they're at is difficult for my class to solo, since there's so many close together. Oh, got you, Joker Justin. You were playing what? Summoner, right? Connected, let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew into the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren. And with spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain. It was likely one that had fled the battle with my kinsmen. I shall commend you for finishing the job. Dark Knight main, so I'm rocking the level 70 class gear now? Of course you are. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravenian was easy prey. Thus did the one mind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The one mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravenian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Oh, well, that's good to know. They're not down with the primal, so we can take it out. Maybe they'll help us. You pumped for Mortal Kombat 11? Oh, dude. So very much so, man. So very much so. I can't wait. It's January. We're going to get more news on it, right? One of my friends is supposedly, you know, Dustin. Mm-hmm. He's going to whatever Mortal Kombat event that they've got where they're announcing everything. So, yeah. Our weapon stocks are wanting. We need more. Bring us muskets for which to defend ourselves. Take them from Nath nearby. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, January 17th, exactly. I can't wait for more news, dude. I'm super excited, Ace Ninja. Gonna play the Resident Evil 2 remake? Yes! I'm really excited about it, Dr. Mosquito. See, if I had one company that I just, like, totally love, it would be Capcom. I will definitely be playing the Resident Evil 2 remake. So, I'm a huge fan of Street Fighter, Mega Man, Monster Hunter, Resident Evil. Oh, man. Shao fucking Kahn is back? I know, Ace Ninja. I gotta get back in the gym and get, like, extra pumped so I can cosplay Shao Kahn. We'll get a whole Mortal Kombat group together. Plus, it's another bad guy in a mask, so it makes sense. 2019 is going to be the year I go broke over games. Oh, yeah. That's like every year. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, I love that game, but I was going more for, like, the game, or the series with a bunch of games in them, Dr. Mosquito. You suck. I know, dude. I always liked you weak, pathetic fool. Was always good. I do not fear my duty. Bane need not face this foe alone. Like him, I'm blessed with the Echo's protection and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Oh, okay, cool. She's totally gonna help us out. Do you truly imagine yourself a second warrior of light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. I love the fact that Lady Iceheart is working with us. Estinian makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Vath, learn how best to secure an audience with this deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. I've actually never been so excited for a pre-order bonus. Well, we got, like, the classic Scorpion and Sub-Zero skin for Mortal Kombat X, didn't we? I think we did. I love this music, it's so chill. We cannot predict their will. Okay. His weird reptilian arm? Wait, did he have a reptilian arm? I didn't see that either. If you meet with our god, he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that. Huh. Voracious Vath. I did pre-order Mortal Kombat X for Goro, I will admit that. Oh, maybe it wasn't... Oh, man, what was Mortal Kombat? There was a Mortal Kombat where you got Scorpion or Sub-Zero, a classic skin. Maybe that wasn't X. Maybe that was just Mortal Kombat on the 360? Yeah, that was just Mortal Kombat on the 360. MK9. Yes, thank you, Doctor. Many gifts you've brought, but not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. Okay. Obtain a hunk of Nanka flesh from a Clearwater Nanka. Kintaro needs to make a comeback? Maybe. I'm not attuned to that place. Doesn't look like we can go that way either. Motaro? Oh man, I hope not, Motaro. Gotta go? Oh, absolutely, Stargirl. Take it easy. Hopefully I will feel better. Hopefully you're all healed up. Damn it. I need to go to this place, but I'm unattuned. I think we can get there pretty quick. Let's go hit up this crystal so I can get ready to save. Fuck Motaro. Yeah, the centaur guy. If nothing else, I don't want to see Motaro just because he was such a piece of shit boss. And he was one of the worst characters in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Really want a Mortal Kombat Deception remaster? There's a little exit by it? Oh, really? Puzzle Fighter Chess Combat? Oh, yeah, that was good stuff. I guess we'll go around real quick.
Bye, Bigfoot.
Oh, absolutely, Bigfoot. Take it easy, man. We'll see you soon, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take an Armageddon remaster? See, I didn't like Armageddon Ace Ninja because all of the moves for the characters were too similar. I thought that Deadly Alliance and Deception were fantastic. Armageddon is where they started to lose it again. It was just very derivative. And I would love a Shaolin Monks game. Yes. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks is like one of the best things that they have ever put together. I would totally want another Shaolin Monks game. The created fatality system? Yeah, the created fatality system is just a bunch of button mashing. It was bullshit. And you would just pull random chunks out of people and then finally maybe do a finishing move. Creative Fighter was awesome. Creative Fighter was okay. It just ended up with every character being the same, though. It's not quite on the level of, say, like, the Soul Calibur Creative Fighter system. The Soul Calibur Creative Fighter system is fucking insane, dude. I haven't even played the new Soul Calibur yet, but I was watching Maximilian. He put up a YouTube video, and he was just going through, like, all the different created characters and stuff like that. Dude, it looks so crazy. We're gonna go hit up this crystal. Because I totally didn't do that when we were here. Actually, never played Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur's pretty good. I usually prefer 2D fighters, Ace Ninja, but Soul Calibur's pretty great. I made Todd Howard, I think. Yeah, like, the OG Soul Calibur was something to behold on the Dreamcast, Ace Ninja. You definitely missed out. Soul Calibur 2 is still my favorite, though. Alright, guys. I'm going to take off for now. I'm sorry about the short stream, but hopefully I'll be getting better and I'll be on tomorrow. If not later on tonight when we're done with the Halloween... Or, Halloween? Yeah, I'm not off. Christmas party. Soul Blade? Yeah, that's the first one. Soul Calibur is the best one, though. But I'm going to take off for now, guys. I apologize for the short stream, but hey, at least I'm alive. And hopefully I'll get better. So I'll hit you guys up on the Discord. I'll be on longer soon. Take it easy. Have a good night. Love you guys. Peace.
Night.